Hello, friends, and welcome to our Tuesday night slash paint night. We'll be continuing on, just going by the title below, but via our our exclusive PAX East 2025 model from Lethal Shadows, Nacho, my favorite little gecko wrestler right here. So we're gonna go do some more painting on this guy. I'm very excited. Actually, that paint colors actually don't look bad on that camera. I might switch cameras actually and use this camera that I'm talking into right now for the model itself, and then in my old like LG, the one I use for like build cam, I'll use that as my regular camera. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. But yeah, friends, we are here tonight. We'll be painting some stuff. Hope you guys brought some cool stuff with you to work on artwork as well. And we're just going to have fun tonight. I'm probably going to be painting until maybe about midnight since I did start very late. Hope you guys can stay up with me. But I do apologize for jumping on late tonight. Some technical difficulties, some trying to get Baby Menace to, well, help Mrs. Menace put Baby Menace to sleep. And also I decided to watch a really shitty movie, which I regret but don't regret watching. But yeah, we're here hanging out. We're having fun. And we're going to do all the things. Okay, let's let me see here. Isaiah in the purple app. Can you hear me, buddy? How's my sound? You're my guinea pig right now. Since you're my super fan, you're always here. How's my sound levels? Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? Does everything sound nice and clear? Like, how's it all sound to you? As my dog cleans himself. How does my audio sound, everybody? I want to make sure I sound good to people. I don't sound too low, or that the music doesn't sound too low. Low to the flow. I'm going to guess everything sounds good. So let's get to the painting. So here is our model. So where we last left off, we had a little bit of, I really don't like how dark that looks. Like this, the other reason why I want to change cameras is this camera does not do it justice. Let me change something real quick. I hate doing this live, but I always think I have it well, and I don't. Yep, and for whatever reason, you decided to go over there. A little better. Play with the focus. Right there. Perfect. I think that's better. Good. All right. All right, so where we last left off, we're doing some gold paint on his legs. So we're going to continue on with the gold paint. Once we're done with the gold paint, we're going to put some color on the rope here. And then we'll possibly work on the belt, and then we'll do some cleanup work afterwards. So let's do that. Let's finish the gold paint up. We're using our Retributor armor as the base. It's my favorite for using for gold. I just like, I personally like the way the color looks a lot better. But we're going to do that. But all right, let's get some painting done. We'll see how far we get tonight. Again, I'm staying until about midnight, so. So let's see what we can do. Let's mix it up a little bit more. All right, perfect. That's a good flow. That's going to come out really nice. Perfect. All right, everyone. Let's pray. Did I use Retributor armor last time, or is it just like, did I use gold? No. I'm pretty sure I used Retributor armor, but let me just double check real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used this color last time. But let me just double check real quick. Yeah, it's the color I used. Okay. Oof, got together for a second. It almost didn't look like it. All right, let me get some from the actual base of the color, where I pulled that paint. Thank you, Jade. Welcome. Where are you from, Jade? I wish I had more of my personal stories. I actually told my last one yesterday. So right now they're all going to be just follower stories, which is fine. I think most people like the follower stories anyway. Indiana, awesome. Well, hello from Connecticut, my friends. I don't tell too many ghost stories when I go live. Well, sometimes I do, depending on like what wild hair I got in my butt. But right now, we're just going to do our model painting and have fun. Hope you don't mind, and hope you stay and hang out with me. Tuesdays are very chill here on this channel. Although I have been debating about doing model painting on Sunday nights. You know, a nice chill way to start the week, you know? So that's done. I'm going to have to do a lot of cleanup when I get to it for this little dude. That's okay, though. We kind of knew that was going to happen anyway. I am using the wrong gold. I actually used the gold when I did this before. Gosh darn it. That's why it's flowing so good. Stupid. That's my fault. Hang on. I'm using the wrong gold color, because of course I am. I should really have a post-it note of the colors I use. It honestly doesn't look bad, to be honest. Yeah, I guess I was using this stuff before. Not the retributor armor. That blows. But really though? For real? You know what? I'm gonna say retributor gold. It flows better, looks better. We're gonna stick with it. I have spoken. All right, cool. Oh, you're out of credits? You won't let you do it? Oh, no. It's okay. I think you're one of the first people on my stream to actually run out of credits for stuff. I probably should have done retributor armor from the get-go. It actually looks better. A lot better. There nice. Yeah, I do like the way that looks a lot better, that's for sure. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, that's the color I probably should have gone with from the get-go. It flows a lot better than the actual gold I've been using. And it shows a bit better on the pants as well, I think. It's like just a shade darker, but it's enough to really pop on that yellow. You know what I mean? Good, good. I know I'm basically painting over some stuff, and I'll have to go back in there and clean it up, but that's fine. As the company who made this model said, it's made in a way where you can reach like any point of the model. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to reach any point of the model. There we go. Perfecto. Alright, so I think we did all like the little stitchings and things. Now we're just going to do what's on his arm, because it has the same stuff. I think his feet have it, but I don't see it really. Well, I kind of do on the edge, yeah. Maybe we'll do it on his feet as well. But foist. We were using a detail brush for this. You weren't using this big motherfucker. That's right. Durr, David, durr. All right, let me get a USB cable because my headphones are dying on me. Give me 2 seconds. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right, we got a little detail brush right here. Perfect. All right, give me 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, alrighty, we're back. Let me go full screen really quick while I fix my headphones. They don't have the battery life that they used to, but they're still pretty good, I'm gonna say. I've actually been thinking about getting like in-ear headphones. And I just transfer these bad boys to my PlayStation. It's not necessary, but I'm just thinking about it. You never know. Might come in handy. All right. Back to build cam. It's all right. Separate my son. I don't believe in fate. There we go. That looks good. Oh, let me get right in the bicep. Hang on. cool. Oh, good boy's back. This sounds like System of the Down. Cool. All right, now we're going to do that gold outline on the glove. It's a crag! Hang on. I didn't test this thing. No, it's not working.
They need security in the world, Craig.
There we go.
We top flight security of the world, Craig.
There we go. I was going Craig. Oh, hang on. Let me get my water. Not much, just painting the model. Everything's pretty good on my end. This is our little luchador lizard lot, our luchador lizard lot Nacho. Decided to give him like 1980s Hulk Hogan colors. Or Macho Man Randy Savage, pick your poison. I just remember a lot of like mustard ketchup colors back in those days when I was a little kid. Isn't it? Lethal Shadows makes some dope figures. Hang on, let me wet my brush. I gotta buy more detail brushes sooner or later. What drives me nuts is, because I need this little bad boy to do some of these details. Those people online that use like this brush for the details. And it's amazing watching them do it. Do 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 do. We were both 16 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. All right, I've done all the gold outlines, I think. Perfect. Okay. Neat. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks really cool. Ah! Don't freaking body the Citrus of Battle, dude. Now, let's put him back. Let's do the rope now. Let me find a nice, good color for the rope. Oh my, I know, right? So I think for the rope, I might use some Zandari dust. This stuff right here. Because that's what I've used on these ladies for like their robes and stuff. And it comes out pretty good, in my opinion, so. So let's shake it up. Shake it up. I do have another color brown I am going to use for the belt. Probably clay brown. But it's a fun figure. I've had a lot of fun painting it. Perfect. I also let my wet palette soak for like a couple hours before putting any paint on it, so that way it's like the little textures, like really, not texture, the parchment paper is really nice and soaked, really moist. What, soaking the wet palette? Yeah, I thought about it today, because like, like way too many times I'll try to like get paint on this thing and it just dries up too quickly. And it's like, well, it's a wet palette. It's not supposed to. Like, in theory, you should be able to keep paints pretty moist on this bad boy for quite some time. So then I thought, well, maybe I should soak it, because then I also figured that at the end of the night, that's when it's at its best. And that's because it's already soaked. So I figure, we'll soak it up. And it seems to be working pretty good so far. Perfect. I'm thinking about doing a third stream night on Sunday nights, Craig. What do you think? Maybe not every Sunday, just every other Sunday, just to test it out. I feel like doing a paint night on Sunday actually would work. It's a nice chill night to do paint stuff. I've been wanting to do like Sunday nights for like a while, but something always pops up. But I don't know. I just feel like Sunday's a good night to do this stuff. I could be very, very wrong, but I want to try it. Especially since I have like so many models in the queue. As I finish like one commission, I have to start your commission. I have another commission coming, and paint nights are really the only nights I get to work on them. Thankfully, most of my commissions have been friends and have been really chill about me getting stuff to them, which is cool. But if I ever actually start doing this stuff professionally, I gotta be a little bit better about getting stuff to the peoples, Friday, I'm in love. Do 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 do. Daryl Medina 94 at gmail.com. That's a name for someone's really trying to advertise with that name. What are you selling? So their selling point for this model or any other models is there's no part of it you cannot get to. And that is absolutely facts. There's no part of this model I cannot get to, and it is a lot of fun to paint. That's their other claim to fame, which I totally agree with since I've been painting this guy for the past couple weeks. Their models are really fun to paint. Meow 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 meow. Good. All right, the rope's done, and then the color offsets the rest of them too. I like that. All right, up next is his belt. Then after his belt, I'm gonna do his nails and horns and things, and then we'll do some cleanup work. And then I gotta do some shading, other stuff. So he's. I think I have 2 more nights with him. I'm thinking maybe. Do 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 do. Meow 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 meow. Okay. So let me get another drink of water real quick. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with this belt. Okay, so we have my warrior here that I painted before. And he also has a type of like championship belt thing on him too. You see that? So I'm thinking same type of color scheme like for this guy here for his belt. So like brown leather belt with some silver and gold accents or silver and copper accents. I should probably do two different colors on it, which is kind of neat. But then the center of the belt will be gold, and then like around it will be like silver, I'm thinking. Actually, you know what? Let's look at. I've watched enough wrestling where I have an idea of what belts look like, but let's actually look really quick at some belts on my phone. Hang on. Championship belts. Let's see what they look like. Images. I mean, they're definitely all colors of the rainbow. There's plenty of options, yeah. Ah, that kind of looks cool, actually. I can make it red, green. I check this one out. This one gives me like a lot of options. Again, I'm just looking at, you know, different belt ideas. I could do black. Ooh, that would actually look really good. That'd make stuff pop. Or at least like a darker gray. Ooh, all right. I think I know what I'll do. Because this looks cool. Check this out. It's black, but like red highlight. Like that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of them start with black, and I could. Black is a good color. Let's examine the model, shall we? Black would pop. And it definitely looks like it's not part of his costume at all if we go as black. So I think we might do black, or at least German gray. Let me see what we got. Because the problem with black is you really can't. You lose definition sometimes. Even with like a dark gray, like because there's like little tiny indents like in the leather that look cool. I'm afraid we might lose that if we go with black or dark gray. Now we could do a light gray, but I won't because of the color of the primer. I'm not sure what I painted and what I have not painted, so I'm not sure about the light gray just yet. So I think I might stick with my idea of the brown, because it's the brown. He has brown, and the brown looks really good, and it pops. And it looks like kidney belt also. This is still my favorite painted model that I've ever done, so hopefully this one takes that title. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the brown. I want to do black, but I'm going to miss details. And we'll go with orange brown. This one's a little darker. Give it a nice little mix. Do you want to destroy my sweater? Oh, oh, oh. That's very orange brown. Let's really mix this shit. Okay. This is an airbrush paint, right? No. Water-based acrylic paint, non-toxic. Well, before use, apply with airbrush, brush or airbrush thin as needed. So it's either or. Okay. Because it feels as thin as airbrush paint. All right, let's give it a go. We'll start on this side first. This side's a little easier to paint and do. Ruby Zerdes, thank you for liking the live. All right, we're about to see what this looks like. Before we do that, that is a very orange brown. I love all the stories. Thanks for sharing them with us. Not a problem, Rubies, Rarities. I'm a little sad I'm out of my personal ghost stories, but it is what it is. I'll be telling follower stories from now on. I just have to sit down one day and write them all. Not write them all, but like edit them and write them and stuff. This is a very diesel orange brown, I gotta say. It's very oily. Oops, I covered that little piece right there that's on the front. Whoopsie daisy. Well, that's why we can always paint over stuff, right? Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. If I were a professional fighter, Rooster would definitely be my entrance song. If I was a wrestler, a pro wrestler, Rooster would probably be my entrance song. That or Mama Said Knock You Out. Yes. I don't know. This brown does look really cool though, and it's against the skin. It looks really cool, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh no, we might have to give her baby Motrin if she gets up again. Okay. Ooh, that Unforgiven 2. Lay beside me. This won't hurt, I swear. She'll never love again. The wicked sky loves me not, she loves me still. Though she'll ever love again. You can definitely paint it from any angle, but can you see it from the angles? That's the ticket right there. Like if I was able to remove the cape, I'd have more fun with it, but... Alright, let me get some paint off the brush so I can move some of the paint around over there in here. Hang on, let me drink some water real quick. Good boys hanging out with me. That's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yes, very, very good. Yeah. Huzzah, there's the angle I wanted. Perfect. You guys cannot see what I'm doing here, but I'm like really trying to get into the back of the model. It's like performing very delicate surgery. And I got it. I did it. I gotta say, this like orange brown is pretty fucking dope, if I do say so myself. I like it a lot. And I think for the claws, I'm gonna use like flayed one flesh. I think I'll try it on some of the claws and like little spikes on them, see how it looks. But I think that's what we might do. might have gone too thick with the orange brown maybe, but it came out pretty good. It's funny, little details I thought I would lose the black. I actually kind of lost a little bit with the brown. It's okay. Lake of Fire, nice. So what are you working on tonight, Ruby Zardes? What brings you into my stream? Do 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 do. All right, so we got. I think that that brown color really pops. I think on this. Now again, I'm gonna go back in there and clean up. I know it looks all messy, but I'm gonna go back in there and clean up some stuff. But I think it looks really good. Watching my husband playing Elden Ring Night Rain, just a lazy night over here. Cool, cool, cool. So a quick explanation about our Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights are our art night, where I'll be working on stuff like this, either this or a Gundam, doing some Gunpla, or maybe even some Lego building. I do have one or two I have in the queue to build. However, one of the things I do ask, if you're going to sit here, hang out, and watch me and hang out, try to do something creative with me, if you can. If you have something creative to work on. It could be a sketch, it could be a poem, whatever it is. Let's just work on creative stuff together and hang out. Listen to some good tunes. Chill out on this Tuesday night. And bond over some creative stuff. That's it. All right, cool. All right, we'll let that brown leather cool off. Ah! Oh, what do you craft? If you don't mind me asking. I assumed you did something like that since your name is Ruby Zardes. So, what do you craft? What do you do? I would love to hear more about it, please. Tell Tell the class, what do you do? No pressure. I'm kidding, all the pressure. Okay, so we have options for the belt. I think I might stick with the silver back and like the gold front, like I did with this guy here. And then I'll make it pop a bit more, in my opinion, so we're going to do that. We're going to use a new silver supplied by Lethal Shadows. Metallic aluminum. T-shirts, Cubs, large window decals, kids, parties, and winnings. That is really cool. I'm going to go full screen while I shake this thing. Shake it like it owes me rent. And you let your heart win. Whoa. Have you made any Berserk figures? I have not. This is not a figure I have made. This is a figure I purchased from Lethal Shadows. They're the ones who supplied me with this kick-ass belt that has my name on it. But yeah, Lethal Shadows, they are dope. But I like Berserk. Berserk is a good anime. I never read the manga, but I love the anime. Why do you ask? Ruby's Rarities in the TikTok app. Alright. Now that we're done doing that, I'm curious to see what this looks like. Is it sealed? Oh no. Berserk is a great anime. I totally agree. Good anime, one of my favorites. I wish I made Berserk models. I wish I knew modeling well enough to 3D print some stuff. I mean, I am a model. No, I'm not. And did we get it? I think we got it. Alright, cool. We got it. Ooh, that's gonna be a that's a nice silver. Look at that. Alright, I don't want to use too much of this stuff. That is a dope looking silver. Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this. Thank you, Lethal Shadows. Alright. Please tell me. Alright, because of the small spaces, I'm going to use the detail brush to get in there. I like this silver a lot. Oh, I wish I got their gold. Their gold must be amazing. I got their rose gold. Didn't mean to call you that. Please tell me why. I came in through the window last night, and you're gone, gone. Isaiah's on the red app today. Why is Isaiah on the red app today? I mean, thank you for putting numbers in the red app, but why are you on the red app today, Isaiah? Trying to be funny? Oh, god damn it. Modem X23. Shit, let me get rid of this asshole. Hang on. Ban. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. The silver is actually really dope. It's like almost like I'm pouring like literal like melted metal, or painting with like melted metal on it. Cool. I really like this silver paint. This is some good fucking silver paint. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. that's so cool. That is some cool stuff. I may do the rose gold now for like the actual belt. I'm not sure yet. Just because I like how much that the silver looks. Alright, let me wet the brush real quick. It's starting to dry. And drink a little bit more water. All right, very cool. All right, I want to use the rose gold for the center of his belt. But I'm a little nervous that I'll lose the detail in the belt because of how thick it is, and I don't have a thinning agent for the paint. So I think what I might do is a regular gold and then just build up on it. There you are. This stuff. Oh, what was that? No. Do. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Ow. Okie dokie. Cool. The angel from my nightmares. Cool, cool. Okay. All right, wrestling belt is done. Time to go to bed, little buddy. Like the silver compared to the gold is completely different. It looks cool though. I like the way it looks. Man, their silver colors really fucking pop, dude. I'll bring them in later. I'll bring you in a little bit, buddy. The dog has opted to hang out with me tonight. He wants to be an office dog and do some streaming. Do 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 do. I just want to see what the rose gold looks like on the outside of that, because the rose gold pops and looks good. I might just do the rose gold. Because that does look real. That gold looks really cool with the silver. Like, this camera does not do any of this justice at all. All right. Yeah, the rose gold doesn't pop nearly as much as that silver does for some reason. I don't know why. I gotta play with it more. Alright, cool. We just wanted to see what that looks like. So now we're gonna do the nails. And for that, I think we need about using deflated one flesh, I think. For the nails and the little spikes. So if you look at a normal fingernail almost has a flesh tone to it. Alright, Craig, I will see you in the morrow, brother. Thanks for hanging out as always. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think this might work. let's shake up full screen. Let's shake up our flayed one flesh, and we'll work with that. Ugh. Alright, let's get some of this flayed one flesh on the board. I think it'll look good for the nails, actually. Okay, let's pray. Whoops. That actually does look really good on it, honestly. Me, you, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. Say about us anyway. I don't care about that. Alright, let's see what that looks like, huh? It's too flesh toned. What could I use for the nails? I'm stumped. I guess I could use black. Alright, you know what? Let's look on the phone really quick. Whoops, this is where I might have to use I might have to use like the German gray possibly. Let me see. Let's look at lizard nails real quick. Or lizard claws. Yeah, some of them are black, some of them are a funky gray. Yeah, we're gonna do the German gray. We're gonna do like some highlights on it to make it pop. Alright, so let's do black. Or German gray, rather. And that's gonna have to wait, honestly, till next week. It's actually almost midnight. So I think we're gonna call it there, friends. We will do this again next week. Same Dave time, same Dave channel. Let me go full screen really quick. But thanks to everyone who came in tonight. It's been a blast. Sorry for getting on so late tonight, but you know, technical difficulties, trying to help baby, all that stuff. But I'll do my best to be on next Tuesday and this Thursday at 9 p.m. my usual start time. One of these days I'll probably get on like 8 o'clock. But we'll see. I think 8 to 11 is a pretty good time to get on. Or 8 to 10. Alright, friends, that's it for me. See you guys on Thursday for some gaming. We'll be continuing on with The Last of Us Part 2. But that is it for me, my friends. As always, be easy, stay frosty, and may the force be with you. Peace.